Welcome to Gloria's Gap Live. I have with me today my sponsor. She sponsors us every single week. Jeneissy Azcuy. She's Vice President of Marketing and Communications for South Florida PBS.
Hi, Gloria.
One of the best resources in our community. No
Thank
doubt.
you.
Yeah,
appreciate
absolutely.
that.
And
it's been a while since we've gotten together to chat.
A couple months at least.
No, right?
Oh, yeah.
We've been so busy.
But
well, I've been so busy.
You have a lot on your plate. You've been really, really busy. New exhibit, kids stuff, the Health Channel. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
We do.
And since you're my sponsor, I don't even have to stop and thank you again. Saves. So tell us, what do you want to start with? Do you want to start with...
So let's start with the big news, right?
The big news,
The big news is that we brought an immersive and interactive art experience to our studios at in Boynton Beach at South Florida PBS, the Vinci Genius and Immersive Art Experience. We had been working on this for quite a few months, and it just opened up to the public on November 2nd. And so far, as of last night, we had 1,700 and I think it's 18 folks come through the exhibit.
Is that right?
Mind you, it's only been open for a week.
Wow.
A week, exactly. A week and a couple of days.
Well, it is impressive.
It is, but the reviews are awesome. Everyone loves it. We are selling the tickets through Fever. And then we send out a survey after people visit the exhibit to ask them to give us feedback, because really the feedback is very important, and to either improve or enhance the experience, but also as we look at, we look forward at bringing other immersive experiences, we want to make sure that everybody, has their needs met and their interests are served, and that we just create a really wonderful experience for everyone. So we've been getting back these surveys with awesome feedback. We asked them to rate different aspects of the immersive experience, but why don't we show your audience a video so that they have an idea what I'm talking about.
It's pretty, So you're in this huge room, and at one point you can interact with the wall. I didn't go to the science side, so we're going to have to go back.
You have to.
We have to go back to get the whole, both of them.
Because it's a 45-minute, they can't hear it.
Brought to life with immersive projections, interactive displays, and hands-on activities that engage all your senses. From the Mona Lisa to his visionary flying machines, it's art and innovation like you've never seen before. Don't miss your chance to experience art and history in a whole new way. Tickets are on sale now. Get yours now at pbsdavinci.org.
Yeah, it's a 45-minute experience. As you saw in the video, it's immersive, but it's also very interactive. Like, you get to chat with the Mona Lisa. There's a cube in the middle. You scan a QR code. Mona Lisa, you can ask her questions. It'll appear on that screen. She'll reply. She actually will reply to you. So basically, you use your phone to ask the questions and so forth. And you happen to experience 10 minutes of it because we invited you to the VIP and Media Night opening, which we did in partnership with the city of Boynton Beach. So we had the mayor there. We had fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
It was really cool. Why don't we show a video of that event?
That was a fun night.
The doctors are in. South Florida PBS is bringing the doctors right into your living room. Whether you're dealing with back pain, worried about flu symptoms.
South Florida PBS has unveiled a revolutionary cultural destination in Boynton Beach, the Da Vinci Immersive Art Experience. At the Da Vinci Immersive Art Experience at South Florida PBS Studios. Get up close and personal with over 50 of Leonardo da Vinci's most iconic masterpieces. On opening night, Boynton Beach Mayor Ty Pensurga joined South Florida PBS President and CEO Dolores Fernandez Alonso to welcome distinguished guests to this groundbreaking exhibition. It's art and Step into a world where art meets technology as centuries-old masterpieces come to life through stunning digital projections and interactive displays. Visitors can explore a meticulously recreated version of Da Vinci's workshop, offering a glimpse into the mind of the Renaissance master. This multi-sensory journey.
So yeah, there's opportunity to do different things, and I selected just trying to draw the Mona Lisa.
So you have the immersive space, right? Which is, like I said, very interactive. You can touch the walls and you can manipulate some of the imagery. Also, there are games that you can play, and they include the floor. So it's really cool.
There's educational things too.
And yes, it teaches you about the life of Da Vinci. You get into his mind of how he thought and what he thought, and how he really was a genius, and that he, delved in many sciences, astronomy, biology, anatomy. Obviously, we know him for his masterpieces like The Last Supper, Mona Lisa, and some others. And so there's a lot of art involved, but there's also a lot of innovation, technology, science. So you have the Vitruvian Man, and it explains, there's a voiceover which is told in first person narrative, so it's Da Vinci telling you his story.
Oh, wow.
And there's music, so you're really engulfed, which at the end of the day, that's what immersive means. You're engulfed in the story. And so afterwards, you go to the Da Vinci workshop. And in the Da Vinci workshop, you're able to do activities. You're able to draw and to listen to polyphonic music and create polyphonic music with other people there. You're able to then create a design or an invention, and it would be sketched out for you as if Da Vinci sketched it out. So you prompt it. There's a prompt, and you tell it what you want, and then you see it come alive in front of your eyes. Those are just some of the activities, but there's so much learning to be done, and not in the immersive and in the workshop. And so to that point, we are inviting all the schools in Miami-Dade County, Broward, and Palm Beach to visit the exhibit, to bring teachers to bring their students, and it will be completely free to the students and to the teachers. So far we have 20 field trips. Most of them right now are in Palm Beach, schools in Palm Beach that are coming. We had about 200 art teachers, elementary, middle, and high school art teachers come to the studio and do their professional development workshop around the connection between science and art. In other words, how to teach science through art. They did that professional development workshop in our studios, and then they got to experience the immersive and the workshop, and we had awesome feedback from them. They're really excited about it. We also created curriculum. So we created multidisciplinary curriculum for elementary schools, 5th grade, for middle schools, 8th grade, and for high school, 11th grade. And so basically it's being able to teach about Da Vinci before you go to the exhibit, so that it cements the learning.
I was going to say, it makes it even more impactful,
lasting. Exactly. And these multidisciplinary lessons have to do with anatomy, and it has to do with geometry. He used the golden ratio, and he and everything, everything he painted was using geometry. He also did not invented, but he used, I think it was being used at the time, but not as much as he used it, and how well he used it, which is the linear perspective. And that's exemplified in The Last Supper, where you have, Jesus as the point or focal point, and then all the other disciples, apostles are around him. And so that, I'm learning so much myself. I've become
you traveled
a professor.
I'm telling you, but this was not, this was a long time coming, and you had to go
to Amsterdam. Right. So it made its debut in Berlin, and then it traveled to Amsterdam. And then some of us, Dolores was the one that discovered it, our CEO and president, Dolores Fernandez Alonso. she found out about it, and she went to see it when it was in Amsterdam. And Ken Burns is premiering his new documentary about Da Vinci now November 18th. And she, part of our mission is experiential learning. So it's not just delivering content and services to the South Florida community that is, quality content and educational, but it's also about providing experiences that help people learn in a very experiential way. And so she felt that this was the right time. Immersive now is trending. There's quite a few, and people are more comfortable and more knowledgeable about these experiences, and different organizations are using them in different ways to teach. And so she just felt that the situation, the environment was ripe to bring, this immersive experience to our studios just in time for the premiere of the Da Vinci documentary. So,
yeah, and this documentary, Secrets of the Dead, Leonardo, the Man Who Saved Science.
So let me tell you, after you watch the documentary, you go through the immersive experience and the workshop, and if you're a student, you learn about it in class, you will learn about Da Vinci and all the great work that he did and what a visionary he was.
Okay, so
totally ahead of his time.
It was Wednesday, November 6th. So apparently I was at a meeting, so I missed that.
No, but November 18th is the premiere of Da Vinci, the documentary by Ken Burns.
I see, you're right. Oh, I see. No,
So you haven't missed it. There's premiere on WPBT on the 18th, and then the premiere on WXCL is on the November 21st?
That's the film.
Yeah.
But then Secrets of the Dead, Leonardo, the Man Who Saved Science.
That's an episode of Secrets of the Dead that had to do with Da Vinci.
That's nothing to do with that. So, okay.
No, but if you like Da Vinci, you would enjoy watching that program as well.
Exactly. And
you went to the VIP. Tell me about it. What was your impression?
Well, first of all, I was blown away that it was like they built a building for this exhibit. This is like amazing.
Yeah. So we have a tent. It's almost like 1,800 square feet, and that's the entry point, right? Yeah. And then we retrofitted one of our studios and our prop room, because we have several studios. So 2 of them are now where the immersive experience lives and where the workshop lives. Yeah. So that's why I said it took months to put this together, and but now it's done, and then we can have others. So this is the first of many. It's not going to be like a one-off and that's it. We're done.
I'd only seen for immersive art, Van Gogh and whatever. I'd seen them, but I haven't been to one. So I didn't know. I kind of didn't know what to expect. And then it was like, wow.
Yeah.
And everybody was doing the same thing.
Right.
But then people that have been to both said, no, this is better than anything.
I have heard that.
It's like
I have heard that.
This
is better than Van Gogh.
A step up. Yeah.
I'm not saying it because it's ours. I'm just saying what I've been hearing from people, and you just confirmed it.
Yeah.
I think it's a storytelling element of it.
Probably.
PBS is known for its great storytelling. Mm-hmm. And we wanted to bring an experience that combined, the technology, the visuals, but also with the story. And this one delivers a very powerful story. Right. So that's why Dolores felt this was the right one to start with. Yeah. And so,
she's a bit of a visionary herself, isn't she?
She is a visionary. Yeah. Doing this, we're the first,
it's come a long way.
Public media organization in the country to create an immersive experience.
Is that right?
Yeah, and to bring it to its audiences and communities. That it serves.
So we're so lucky.
We are
to be able to experience.
And we have so much in the works and ahead of us that I can't really. I could talk about it now, but I think we would leave that for another show.
We'll be back.
We're building a cultural arts center right next to our studios. That is construction right now that is going on, and will open on sometime in November of next year. And we're going to have a lot of programs as events and activities, and it has to do all with music and arts and culture and, neuro arts, which is, just bringing those experiences to people because it helps with their mental health and their mental well-being, and
Right.
and so that's really the focus of that cultural arts center. So we're very excited about that.
And South Florida PBS is building it and getting the sponsors to pay for it, or how is that working? Getting money from the Boynton Beach?
We had a funder that helped us out with the construction of that building.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then of course our audience members that always step up and support, because at the end it's for them and for their families.
And one of the things, you've got, what did you say, like 30 schools already?
Yeah, 20
for,
field trips
for the
already.
Schools, for schools outside of the Boynton Beach area, transportation is an issue. So the deal is as wonderful it is you're doing this for free. If you're interested in helping the students out in South Florida and sending them there, we need sponsors for the buses to take them there.
Yes,
And
we definitely do.
That's a huge issue.
The Jim Moran Foundation is actually funding some of this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, some of this effort
great.
with providing free transportation and other resources, or helping us provide these resources to some schools in underserved areas in Palm Beach. But to your point,
but coming from Miami, it's like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So what is it?
For the
transportation
kids,
costs
it
gonna be.
is. It's an hour and a half. I'll tell you though, on weekends, I live in Miami and I go up there, and takes me on weekends about an hour.
Oh yeah, it's not bad.
It's not that bad because there's hardly any traffic. So believe it or not, we have a lot of people coming from Miami. You can tell when they buy the
I believe
tickets.
it.
We can look at the demographics and where they're coming from, and Miami's like number 3. Of where they're coming from, with Delray Beach and Boynton Beach being first and second, but almost tied. But yeah, a lot of people from Miami, because at the end of the day, you can go to, people want to see something that's spectacular and that they're gonna love. If they hear that it's gonna be a great experience, they'll do it, and then they'll go and have lunch in Delray Beach or Boynton Beach or wherever.
You're making
and make
a great
nice
economic
afternoon.
impact.
Yeah, a nice afternoon of it. Yeah,
So
or
Boynton
morning.
Beach has to love you.
Well, you saw that in the
They should.
video.
I know,
We had
the
the
mayor.
mayor, Ty Prinserga, and he was there with the city manager, Dan Duger, and the economic development director for the city, and they've been very supportive.
This immersive experience could put Beach on the map.
It's going to be now a destination.
It's going to be a destination.
Thanks to Da Vinci.
For several months, too. It's
Look
for
at
a
the
long
impact
time.
one person can make. I mean, he's been dead for hundreds of years, and
Can you
still
imagine?
look at
I
the
know.
impact he's
I was
making.
thinking of that myself. I thought, who would have thought, but what a genius. I mean, he is a man.
Yeah, he
for
had
all
a
ages.
notebook where he had like pages and pages, thousands of pages with sketches of things that we now use, like a helicopter, a plane, the catapult, the tank, like all these things that back then people,
They would think pie in the sky.
they would think he was crazy.
He's crazy, yeah.
And yet today we're using and we have developed those concepts to the point where they've become very useful to us.
Right, yeah.
So yeah. So enough with Da Vinci, but
Now-
I invite or encourage everyone to go to our website, which is southfloridapbs.org and /Da Vinci, and learn more. And hopefully maybe we'll see you.
Okay, so now you have 6 minutes
Only?
to tell me. Yeah, look.
Are we out of time?
No, you got 6 minutes. That's a long
Oh
time.
my God, how much did we talk about Da Vinci?
A lot.
Oh God. Okay.
Because,
so fast,
come on, it's Da Vinci.
There's so much more to cover.
But the Health Channel.
Oh yeah.
What's new about the Health Channel? Tell me
So
that.
much. So we brought the Ask the Doc series back.
Oh, I love that.
Let's look at a video.
The doctors are in.
South Florida
PBS is bringing the
PBS has-
doctors right into your living room. Whether you're dealing with back pain, worried about flu symptoms in your little ones, or you just have general health questions, we've got you covered. On Mondays, consult with Dr. Georgi Brusovanik, a renowned minimally invasive orthopedic spine surgeon. He'll provide expert advice on managing back and neck pain. Tuesdays, we'll speak with Dr. Scarlett Constant, board-certified pediatrician and founder of Constant Care Pediatrics. She'll share insights into pediatric health. Wednesdays, engage with Dr. Kamaljeet Kaur, a seasoned primary care physician, she'll address a broad range of health issues. Thursdays at 12:30 p.m., join Dr. Madeline Cameo, Vice President and Chief Pharmacy Officer at Baptist Health South Florida. She'll provide advice on medications and treatments. Fridays, connect with Dr. Rashna Buksani Mirpuri, a licensed mental health counselor. She can answer your questions about mental health. Tune in every weekday at 12:30 p.m. on the Health Channel or stream on All Health Go's Facebook and YouTube pages. Remember, ask the doc, no appointment needed. Stay informed and stay healthy.
And is our sex doctor coming back?
Yes, she will be back.
Okay, she'll be back.
So Ask the Doc is actually on Facebook every day, Monday through Friday from 12:30 to 1. It's a live production. We stream it live. And you can join in at All Health Go. And you can ask the doctor or the pharmacist or the nurse questions. And they have different topics that they focus on every day. And then those programs then are produced, edited, and then uploaded to our website, which is allhealthtv.com. So if you didn't catch it on Facebook Live, then you can watch it on our website. And then we're also developing podcasts so that people can also listen to it. And they're very specific health topics. So if one is of interest to you, or a family member, you may want to listen to it because they go deep into what it means, what are the symptoms, what is the research, what are the treatments, a host of things.
And that's in both
and with medical experts. So
that's great.
Don't go on YouTube to get your health information. Go to allhealthtv.com or our YouTube page, All Health Go. Seriously, these are all vetted experts, renowned and very respected in their fields. So it covers every health topic from A to Z. Speaking of that, we have a very important screening of one of our documentaries that we just produced coming up. And I really encourage people of all ages, really, to come out on Wednesday to NSU. Let's play the promo.
Oh, Nova Southeastern University?
Yeah.
Okay.
The doctors are
Join
in.
South Florida PBS for an exclusive. Join South Florida PBS for an exclusive screening of From Fear to Hope: The HIV and AIDS Journey, a compelling documentary that charts the journey from the early epidemic's fear and uncertainty to today's groundbreaking treatments. Following the screening, engage in a live panel discussion with leading experts in HIV prevention, infectious disease, and mental health counseling. Reserve your spot today. Space is limited. With heartfelt thanks to the Quadracci family for their commitment to empowering communities.
Tell me when.
Quadracci.
So thanks to the Quadracci Family Foundation, we were able to produce this documentary.
Right.
And now we are screening part of it. And then we have a panel of experts that will kind of delve deeper into the subject. You can ask questions. And of course, we're going to have, light bites and refreshments. Our CEO will be there welcoming everyone. That's taking place this Wednesday. And so it's going to be really interesting and really empowering for the folks who attend, because this is still right a health issue, but there's been so much research and so many advancements and treatments, and so I think it's more about eliminating the stigma, right? It's like any other health condition that you may be affected with, but learning about it, it's like we're doing a whole marketing campaign to create awareness, because I believe December 1 is AIDS Awareness Day.
It might be.
Or HIV awareness, but I know it's December 1st. So we're creating an awareness campaign. So what I was getting at is, AIDS, KNOW, no AIDS. So no AIDS, and then period, no AIDS.
Yeah, right.
Right? Because you don't want it to develop. HIV, should not develop into AIDS with all the medical advances and treatments that are out there.
And
but you got to be informed.
But people that have it, they're living like
normal.
No,
Yeah,
they're living
normal
normal
lives. And long lives.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about removing
And
that
productive.
stigma, but it's also about learning how we got to that point, that we did. And then, some of the stories of resilience and hope that came out of that. So it wasn't all, tragedy. But it took us a while to get there. And so we want to share that event with you. It's free to the public, and you can register by going to South Florida PBS /events, or you can go to Eventbrite and look for it and register there. So you're all invited.
Oh, that's nice. So, well, our time is up.
Incredible.
I am so I always have such a good time with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
coming.
Gloria. We hadn't
And,
talked in a while.
well, I know, but
You're
you
so
have to
busy.
come back and we could talk about what's happening with the
With
kids.
the kids,
channel.
yeah,
the
we
kids
have-
channel is huge.
we have a lot
and then get an
going
update
on.
how the Da Vinci exhibit is going. You can give us numbers, but
It's going really well.
But if there are other businesses out there that want to sponsor having school buses go up there because those are during the week, right? They're not on the
Right.
weekend.
It's Wednesdays,
So it has
Thursdays,
to be
and
during
Friday
school
mornings.
times.
Yeah, and there's a field trip form on the website
Oh, there is.
that teachers can fill out and submit. And then we get back to them with the information and so forth. So, we make it easy and accessible for everyone to be able to book their field trip.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Well, thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting
And
me.
thank you, South Florida PBS, for sponsoring our show. And until next time, have a great day. Make a difference. Make a positive impact on your community. Right?
Always.
Just like South Florida PBS.
Oh my God. Thank you.